have a PDS tornado warning in Delaware at the current moment. There is now a PDS tornado warning in Delaware. So, and that includes Dover. That is in effect until 6:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So if you're within that PDS tornado warning area, you need to seek shelter immediately. Come on. So, sorry about the noise upstairs. My sister has friends over, so. Alright, so it says a tornado warning remains in effect until 6:45 p.m. for Central Kent County. At 6:18 p.m., a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado is located over Dover Speedway over Dover, moving northeast at 30 miles per hour. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Hazard damaging tornado. Source, radar confirmed tornado. Impact, you're in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely complete destruction is possible. Location impacted include Dover, Camden, Cheswood, I should say, however you pronounce it. Rising Sun, Lebanon, Rising Sun, Dover Base Housing, Dover Speedway, Wyoming, Little Creek, Leipsic, however it's pronounced, Ronnie Village, Ken Acres, and Highland areas. Or acres, I meant. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous and potentially deadly tornado is occurring. To protect, take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to a location for shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Heavy rain may hide this tornado. Do not wait to hear the tornado. Take cover now. Hi, I'm Shine. How you doing? Yeah, we got some pretty nasty weather moving through, but thankfully I did not get the tornadoes. I got rain and wind. That's really all I got. You're doing great. That's good. So right now, there is a tornado warning and it's in effect for Dover, Delaware, and believe it or not, this tornado warning is a PDS. This tornado warning is a PDS, and that includes Dover, Delaware, until 6:45 p.m. Eastern Time. So right now, Dover is currently in a tornado warning. Good Lord, yeah, exactly, Mark. Exactly, alright, so it appears that a new SBR may be getting issued here. So, I do have I'm in a tornado watch, but I got very little more than rain and wind. I mainly got rain and wind with occasional thunder or lightning. The thunder and lightning was not constant, but I got a lot of rain and wind. And I actually got over an inch of rain today. I got an inch of rain in just an hour. In just an hour, I got an inch of rain. So you can see that he observed and considerable. That he a considerable threat tag. This tornado warning is in effect for Dover, Delaware until 6:45 Eastern Time. And this is a PDS warning. It's been observed. And you can see the rainfall rates nearly of 2 to 3 inches an hour, of about 2 or 3 inches per hour in those areas. So this is a life-threatening situation across that area. So if you're within that area, you need to take cover immediately. Go into a basement. If you don't have a basement, go into a safe room on the lowest level of your home. Get blankets and pillows to shield yourselves. Stay away from windows at all costs. Alright, so make sure you're staying away from windows. If you have a basement, go into an interior hallway. Hide under a sturdy piece of furniture. So, hide under a sturdy piece of furniture. So, again, this tornado warning is in effect for Dover, Delaware until 6:45 p.m. It is a PDS warning, so meaning it's a confirmed tornado, and it's a confirmed tornado. So this is not a good situation. So you all need to seek shelter. if you're within the tornado warning area. I mean, earlier there were tornado warnings. I know earlier there were tornado warnings in Lancaster County and Chester County and Delaware County having tornado warnings earlier. So there were tornado warnings earlier in Chester County. There were warnings in Chester County as well. Delaware County, Lancaster County had tornado warnings, and Dover had a tornado warning earlier today. And I know Southeast New Jersey did, and so did Maryland. But the tornado warnings earlier were not PDS or reserve for that matter. But this one, the current tornado warning for Dover, Delaware is. So it's extremely rare to get a PDS tornado warning in this part of the country. Obviously, it's very rare. Let me sip water real quick. So you all need to, if you're in that area, you need to take cover immediately. Please move to the basement or a small interior room in the lowest floor sturdy building. You know. I mean, I did not have any warning. I did not have any warnings today in my area. I did not have any warnings in my area, but we had rain. We had a wind-swept rain. It was coming down heavy, and we had occasion with thunder and lightning. But it was not. The thunder and lightning was not. It was not frequent, but still. But the rain and wind were frequent. You bought Midland ER 2110 on Tuesday. That's cool. So, yeah. So right now they're currently. Hold on.
The National Weather Service in Mount Holly has issued a flash flood warning for Mercer County in central New Jersey, southeastern Bucks County in southeastern Pennsylvania, east central Montgomery County in southeastern Pennsylvania, northeastern Philadelphia County in southeastern Pennsylvania until 10:30 p.m. At 6:26 p.m., Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. Up to 0.5 inches of rain have fallen. The expected rainfall rate is 1 to 2 inches in 1 hour. Additional rainfall amounts of 1 to 2 inches are possible. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Hazard: flash flooding caused by thunderstorms. Source: radar indicated. Impact: flash flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other poor drainage and low-lying areas. Signals experienced flash flooding include Philadelphia, Trenton, Ben Salem, Ewing, Princeton, Burlington, Bristol, Hatboro, Pennington, Medley, Rockland, and New Hope. Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles.
Alright, since I'm not catching EAS stuff anymore, because I'm not catching EAS stuff anymore, I'm not gonna, record it because like I said, I'm done EAS altogether. So I'm not catching future EAS alerts. But if y'all want to clip that, you can. If y'all want to clip that, you can. Just give me credit if you decide to, clip it. Hi, MTGAU 2000. How you doing? Got a WEA for SBR. That's cool. Hey Rob, how you doing? Well, it was already recorded live. It was recorded live, but I'm not gonna count it as an EAS capture because I did not, If y'all want to use it, if y'all want to use that, you can. From here, just give me credit if you decide to do so. I mean, like I said, I'm mainly on here because there's currently a PDS TOR in Delaware right now until 6:45 Eastern Time. So right now a PDS TOR is in effect in Delaware, so it's not very common to get a PDS TOR in this part of the country, obviously. So there might be a tornado in that area. So there's probably still a tornado on the ground in Delaware right now, and again, that warning remains in effect until 6:45, and I'm in a tornado watch until 10 o'clock. parts of the area, I'm still under a tornado watch until 10 o'clock local time. But honestly, I was spared the worst. All right, so okay, so this tornado warning is no longer PDS. This tornado warning is no longer PDS. It's just radar indicated. So a PDS TOR in Delaware, rare since tornadoes are rare in Delaware. Yeah. Although tornadoes have been increasing over the years here. There's been an increase in extreme weather up here. If you all remember Hurricane Ida back in 2021, I mean, I don't know if you all remember Hurricane Ida in 2021. I mean, Hurricane Ida in 2021 was terrible. It was a terrible situation with Hurricane Ida in 2021. You only have WBOC TV on. Meanwhile, you have clouds here in Ocean City, Maryland. Well, stay safe, Andy. Stay safe. So, but just in case that tornado warning does, I mean, so there is a train spotter reporting a rain-wrapped tornado on the ground just west of Dover with flying debris. So there was a train spotter near Dover, Delaware, just west of Dover, Delaware, that observed a tornado with flying debris, a rain-wrapped tornado. So there was a tornado. There was actually a tornado earlier, but it seems to have dissipated. So, I mean, and we're still. I mean, honestly, first I had a severe thunderstorm watch. But then I had a severe thunderstorm watch issued for here at 2:35 p.m. But literally 20 minutes after the severe thunderstorm watch was issued, they issued a tornado watch for me. So, yeah, I knew we were going to go under a tornado watch. So, the storms are moving through the Philadelphia area right now. So, I gotta watch the cell across that just passed Norristown. I gotta watch that cell very carefully. The one that just passing through Doylestown right now, or excuse me, the one that's passing through Norristown. We have to watch that. We have to watch that cell that just passed Norristown, just in case they issue a tornado warning on that. I see a little bit of a hook on that, so they might issue a tornado warning on the cell that just passed, Norristown. So there is a severe thunderstorm watch outside my area, but I'm currently in the tornado watch. So yeah, so I know the Storm Prediction Center, literally 20 minutes after the severe thunderstorm watch was issued, they issued a tornado watch for me. So right now, New York City is getting slammed right now with heavy rainfall. So there could be dangerous flash flooding. I mean, but there's a PDS in Delaware. Well, there was a PDS, but that PDS TOR is no longer there. That PDS TOR is no longer there. So yeah, that PDS TOR is no longer in effect. That PDS TOR has been downgraded to just radar indicated. That PDS TOR is now a radar indicated TOR. So the PDS tornado warning is no longer there. I can tell you that the PDS TOR is no longer there, but I'm going to stay on here. I'm going to stay on here a little longer anyway, just in case there's new, just in case there's, if they go back to the PDS TOR. Remember in May 2022, there was a PDS TOR in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Yikes. Yeah, I think I do remember that, but I'm not sure. So, but you can see my area is right here, so I'm right on the cusp of, the moderate risk for flash flooding and the slight risk for flash flooding. So, but right now, the storms have passed through my area. The storms have passed through my area with, again, mainly rain and wind. It's mainly a rain and wind event for me, but, I had occasion with thunder and lightning, but, it was not very frequent. I just mainly got heavy rain and wind, and I got over an inch of rain in just an hour. Excuse me. Yeah, I got over an inch of rain in just an hour. So, and there's some minor flooding in my area, but if there's any flooding in my area, it's not that bad with the flooding because yeah. So, I mainly got rain and wind from this system. So with those storms moving out, I was spared the worst. Thankfully, my area was spared. I was spared. I was spared the worst of it, but I still got plenty of rain and wind. Yeah, I got plenty of rain and wind from these storms. So yeah. So yeah. So the temperature dropped to 64 degrees for me. It's now 64 degrees for me. The temperature fell. And right now Philadelphia is getting hit by thunderstorms. But the winds in Philadelphia are not that bad. So yeah, I had wind gusts in my area. Wind gusts in my area were up to 40 miles per hour. I had wind gusts as high as 40 miles per hour. So I had wind gusts as high as 40 miles per hour in my area. So which blew the rain sideways. But the worst of it. But I was spared the worst of these storms. So right now, I'm still in it. We're still in a tornado watch until 10 o'clock tonight. And this is actually, believe it or not, this is my 5th tornado watch of 2026. This is my 5th tornado watch. My 5th tornado watch of 2026. This is the 5th time this year my county has been put in a tornado watch. So this is the 5th time in 2026 my county is in a tornado watch. So yeah. This is what got me concerned, but still, we got some. At least we got rain. At least we got rain. That's really all I cared about, was getting rain. Because we need the rain, but we do not need the tornadoes or the high winds. Because the tornadoes and high winds can be destructive. And like I said, there was actually a rain-wrapped tornado just west of Dover. Yeah, which was reported by a trained storm spotter. So at least we didn't get that hard of a hit. So, yeah. Just your typical, average heavy rain and wind in August. Tornadoes should have never been a thing. Yeah, unfortunately they are, but, yeah, I agree. Yeah, but we do need, that's what happens, Life's not always going to be good. There can be some parts of life that contain devastating things, like, this is just, it's just life, But, this is just something that, unfortunately happens. And it looks like Saturday's gonna be raining, so yeah, look in New York City. Look at that. Look in New York City. You can't really see anything in New York City. Look at that. Look at the rain coming down in New York. I mean, you can't even see anything. That's how hard it's raining in New York City. That's how hard it's raining in New York City. So yeah, so it's coming down so hard in New York that you can't even see a thing. And there's currently a flash flood warning for Bergen, Essex, Hudson counties until 7:45 p.m. So, but there's more rain off to the west, so they might extend the flash flood warning in that area. So, you can see multiple airports. There are 5 airports under ground stop right now. There are 5 airports on ground stops. Baltimore Washington Airport is under ground stop. Philly International is under ground stop. All 3 New York City airports on a ground stop, too. So, yeah. You knew it would flood in New York City and Philly today? Yeah. Kind of had that feeling myself. So you can see those storms moving through, and my area was spared the worst. So, the storm passed you. Well, see for yourself. Yeah, look at that. So you can see, you're assuming not, yeah, yeah. So this tornado warning is still in effect for Kent County until 6:45. So, but for now at least, yeah. Yeah, so still a tornado warning for Kent County. I mean, once the tornado warning expires, once the tornado warning expires, I'm gonna hop off. So I'm just trying to give a lowdown of what's going on, and I mean, the worst of storms have passed. So at least my area, the worst of storms have passed. So yeah, so you can see it's gonna get into Fortescue by 6:58. 7:04 is gonna hit down New Jersey, Morris River 7:12, and Bricksboro 7:20. So assuming it continues in that speed and path. And there's still a severe thunderstorm warning for Caroline, Kent, and Sussex counties until 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. You're going to have to cross off tornado observed and PDS TOR on your bingo board, yeah. Yeah. So right now, Philadelphia is currently in an SVR until 7 o'clock. But I would think the worst of the storms have passed Philadelphia by this point, so we just gotta, right now going through Denton and through Milford, so we just gotta, but this event is almost over. So, the worst is gonna end soon. So, the storm threat should be over soon. But once that tornado warning expires, I'm gonna hop off. So, and the rain is pretty much ending for me. Whitfield torch got issued for Dorchester, Maryland. So yeah. It's right now 74 degrees in Philadelphia right now. It's 64 for me at my house. So yeah. And there's still an SVR that includes Glassboro and Philadelphia until 7 p.m. Eastern Time, which includes Philadelphia and Camden. So it seems like the rain has slowed down for now in New York City. It's currently 74 degrees in New York right now. 74 degrees in New York City, so, and the worst of it has passed. So, currently it's in the 60s now, so, yeah. So we got a pretty good amount, pretty good event today, so, yeah, so, right now the storms are passing through Dover, and yeah, so, new tour for Dorchester County, Maryland per AKQ. This will be until 7:15. I did hear that. Yeah. Alright, sorry about the noise upstairs. My sister has her friends over. When are we going to get another coastal flood event? I don't know. I don't even know. So yeah. But there's reports of flooding in parts of the New York City area. T-Row Airport is getting flooding. Water rescue is being conducted in Harrison. There's flooding on US 109 and Turnbull Avenue, northbound south of, there's some road closures in the New York City area due to flooding. So, they used to be super coming back then, yeah. So right now, flash flood warning for Bucks, Mercer, and Philadelphia counties until 10:30 Eastern Time. And right now, so again, Bucks, Mercer, and Philadelphia counties, and Wilmington Manor in Delaware is reporting road flooding up to 5 inches deep occurring on East Basin Road near 624 East Basin Road. And there's currently a flash flood warning for Atlantic, Cape May, and Cumberland County until 8:45 p.m. Eastern Time. And a flash flood warning for Atlantic County until 9:30, but that one is considerable. The Atlantic County flash flood warning is, Atlantic City International Airport reporting 1.98 inches of rain. Atlantic City Airport reporting 1.98 inches of rain in just 2 hours. So, yeah. So we got a pretty good, so my area got a little over an inch of rain in just an hour. So anyway, that tornado warning is going to expire now, and since this tornado warning is no longer PDS, since this tornado warning is no longer PDS, there's really no need for me to be on here anymore. So I'm going to hop off now. So hope everyone has enjoyed the stream. It's been fun. I think the National Weather Service website is down. Yeah, they've been having problems with the National Weather Service website all afternoon. So anyway, I'm going to hop off. So hope everyone has a great rest of your night and stay safe. And I hope everyone has enjoyed this stream. It's been nice chatting with you all. So and tracking the storm. So anyway, hope everyone has a great rest of your night. And I will see you in the next video or wherever. So until next time, take care.